Let's look at this question. WASSCE 2024 question 7b called mass on angle of elevation, trigonometry. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the top of a building 5 meters high is 30 degrees. If on the horizontal ground the building is 40 meters away from the foot of the tower. Illustrate the information on the diagram. B. Calculate correct to 3 significant figures the height of the tower. Okay, so here we are talking about two vertical objects, the tower and a building. Tower and a building. So there is a tower, there is a building. But which one is higher from the other? Or which one is higher than the other? We may know the one which is higher depending on the angle of elevation that we are given. From the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the top of a building. So the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the top of a building. So where is the angle of elevation from? It is from the top of a building. So the top of a building to the top of the tower. It is from the top of a building to the top of the tower. So since angle of elevation is the angle between the horizontal and when one decides to look up, it means that from the building to the tower. So the tower is definitely going to be longer than the building. All right. Okay. So let's say this is our tower. This is our building. All right. And the tower is definitely longer than the building. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the top of a building. So the top of a tower is here and the top of a building. What is the angle of elevation? The angle between the horizontal, so horizontal, and when you decide to look up. So that is what 30 degrees. You see, it's so simple. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the top of a building. So this is the building. From the top of a building to the top of a tower is what? Is a 30 degrees. Is a 30 degrees. So the angle between the horizontal and from the top of a building to the top of the tower. Is that okay? And the question again says that the angle of elevation on the top of the tower from the top of a building 5 meters high. So the building is 5 meters high. It's 30 degrees. Okay, from the top of the building to the top of it is 30. If on the horizontal ground, the building is 40 meters from the foot of the tower. So if on the horizontal ground, the building is 40 meters from the foot of the tower. So the building is 40 meters from the foot of the tower. Illustrate the information in the diagram. So this is our diagram. This is the building. This is the tower. Okay, and this is the horizontal ground. And from the top of the tower to the top of the building, this is the angle of elevation. Alright, so we have illustrated the information on the diagram. Calculate correct to 3 significant the height of the tower. So the height of the tower is from here to here. So from this place to this place, that is the height of the tower. Alright, that is the height of the tower. So from here to here become the height of the tower. Okay, if here is 40, what will be here? Here will also be 40 degrees. And if here is 5, it's a right angle, here will also be 5. Alright. Then, what we have to calculate the height of the tower. And the tower from here to here is 5. So the only place left is here. So that when we find here from the right angle triangle, then we add to what? We add to the 5. And then we get the height of the tower. So simple. So let me say here is A. So what am I going to use to find the A? So that I'll add the A to the 5 to get the entire height of the tower. So what am I going to say? Here is 30, opposite adjacent. So I have tan 30 degrees is equal to the opposite A over our adjacent, which is 40. So A is going to be 40 multiplied by tan 30. So let's find 40 tan 30. We have 23. So our A is going to be 23.094 meters. So 23.094 meters. So that is here. Here is going to be 23.094 meters. Okay. If that is the case, then we can find the height of the tower. So we say that therefore the height of the tower is going to be 23.094 plus 5. This plus this. So 20 is going to give us 28.094 meters. But the question asks us to correct our answer to 3 significant figures. And 3 significant 1, 2, 3. So that will be 28.1 meters. That is to 3 significant figures. 3 significant. I hope you have understood this. And it's very simple. I will see you again. Bye bye.